panicking. Don't panic. No, I am, because I'm going to lose my job.
Stitch up. It was a stitch up.
Upset. When I lose the small side of games, I'm upset. Because that's the fucking standard. When I don't see a team that wants to play in the Champions League. You want to play in the Champions League? Play to play in the Champions League. And the same to you and everybody. And everybody that comes on the bench to contribute, to help. We work so hard, so hard to be here, and we give it away. The good thing we have 45 minutes.
Do you think the best team lost this time?
I think so, yeah. Especially for 160 minutes. I'm saying that, and they are saying that because they just told me that.
Who did the PSG bench?
Yeah.
Mikel Arteta. Oh, boss, that game against Bournemouth was crazy. The last-minute goal, we were nuts. Though some people say every time we win a game, we celebrate like we won the league. We don't over-celebrate, do we, boss?
Oh, no, Martin Odegaard. I don't think so.
Welcome back, familiar, to Northside LDN. Caramba, we are back. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Make sure you're smashing the likes and subscribing. And today we've got certain news articles talking about Arsenal letting Eze go to Spurs so that we can get Rodrygo. Why is it always with this football club it's one or the other? Why is it always one or the other? Do you know what I'm saying? Why can't we get both players? Why does it have to be one or the other? That's my main thing that I want to get into, because Liverpool, they got Ekatike, they still want to go in for Isak, and they got Wirtz. You know what I'm saying? When you look at other teams at Chelsea, they got Delap and they got Ja Pedro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, why is it only with Arsenal it's one or the other? This is why we're always 2 steps behind. This is why we're always 2 steps behind. City had Haaland, they still go get Mamouche. They still go out there and get Mamouche, bro. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like with us, it's always like, this and that. And listen, the news might be a load of BS, but it's very Arsenal-esque to be like, well, do we really need the player? Yes, we do need the player. We do need the player. We do need Eze. This is a load of rubbish. I'm in an RN, if we need Rodrygo or Eze, we need both. We need both. If we can only financially get one, then we have to start looking at the money that we spent for certain players that are not priority. Everybody that's calling out for Rodrygo right now, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the top gooners, why didn't you call out the Madueke deal? Because the Madueke money could have been used to go get Eze, and then we would have had the Rodrygo money. And if we're really in for Rodrygo, we've been in for Rodrygo now for months, apparently looking at Rodrygo, weeks, the whole transfer window. If we're so sure about Rodrygo, why don't we just go in for Rodrygo? Why did we go and spend flipping 56 million euros on Madueke? Why did we go and spend 15 on Mascara? Do you know what I'm saying? Just under 12 on Norgard. It don't make no sense. Do you know what I'm saying? That's already like 80 M's there already gone on players that comfortably hold bench. Norgard holds bench, Mascara holds bench, and Madueke holds bench. So why are we spending 80 M's on that when we could have just put that towards Rodrygo and get Rodrygo over the line? But instead, we went and got Madueke. It just don't make no sense to me. I'll be real. It don't make no sense to me. If we're that interested in Rodrygo, we've allowed Man City to get into the race for Rodrygo. We've allowed Liverpool to get in the race for Rodrygo. We've been dragging our feet. If he was that much of a priority for this football club, why is it taking us so long? Do you know what I'm saying? And why did we go and get Madueke? It just don't make no sense to me. I don't think we're getting Rodrygo at all. It doesn't make sense to go, well, in this club financially, it makes sense to go get Rodrygo. I would take Rodrygo. But when this club is spent 50 odd M's on Madueke, they're going to try and make that work. They clearly prioritize Madueke as the winger that we need. Well, we need both. At the end of the day, Eze as a number 10, he's better than Odegaard. Yeah, I'm saying he's more experienced right now and ready to perform right now instead of Dauman or Ethan right now. They're both young players. Do you know what I'm saying? That are still learning their game, still learning their trade, even though they're excellent talents. You're going to have a lot of inconsistencies with their performances at times, because They're not experienced players. They're just growing into the team. So I would go get Eze. Do you know what I'm saying? He walks into the team, he starts. Go and get Rodrygo. He walks into the left-hand side. Do you know what I'm saying? He's a starter as well. We need both. I don't understand this thing about one or the other. We did this before. Oh, which one do we go for? Oh, do we go for a DM or do we go for a number 10 or a striker? Well, we need both. I don't really understand it. I don't really think this club is looking to bring either player in. You know, the way that they're allowing Tottenham to prioritize Eze. We've had time and time to get the Eze deal over the line. We knew what the asking price was. We're just moving silly, bro, putting in stupid bids. Rodrygo, we've been knowing the asking price if we're even going to try and entertain trying to get him from Real Madrid. We haven't even attempted. So I don't really get it, man. I don't really get it. I think it's all paper talk. I don't really see us getting either player. And I agree. Yeah, I think Rodrygo's going City. I don't think we end up getting him. I'll be real. We're not showing the ambition. And I think Arteta's going to want to justify the signings that he's already made. I don't really see it, man. I don't really see it. But that is the news that's out there. Apparently, we're prioritizing Rodrygo. It's very Arsenal-esque to miss out on both. To miss out on Eze because we're dragging our feet. Then we're concentrating on Rodrygo. City go and put down the money. They get Rodrygo. Then all of a sudden we try to turn and get Eze. And then Eze's already gone to Spurs. Everything's done. And it's a here we go. I don't really get it, man. I don't really get it with this club. I don't get why we take so long to make decisions. These decisions should have been made early. Do you know what I mean? What decision making do we even really need to make with Eze? We already lost out with Elise. And now we're going to lose out to Eze. Like, come on, man. To strengthen one of our North London rivals as well. Come on, man. This is poor. It is poor. Do you know what I mean? And if anyone wants to tell me about player sales, I was talking about player sales from week 1 of this transfer window. I was saying, why aren't we getting rid of players already? We kept seeing Kivio getting linked to Italian teams, Zinchenko linked to AC Milan. We're seeing flipping Reece Nelson, talks with Reece Nelson and Fulham stumbling all the time. And I'm thinking, okay, what we doing? What we doing? Fabi Vieira, we turned down a deal for Fabi Vieira. We turned down a deal for Kivio. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, do we want to get these players in? Because why are we rejecting the money for flipping Fabi Vieira from, what was it, from Parma? Why are we rejecting getting our money back, yeah, for the bid for Porto to go and get Kivio? Like, I don't get it. Like, there have been a couple of teams that have actually been in for some of these players, and it's like we've just been rejecting these deals. Why are we rejecting these deals? Kivio needs to go. Fabi Vieira needs to go. Reece Nelson needs to go. Why are we rejecting deals? We're already struggling to get rid of Lokonga. We're struggling to get rid of Martinelli. I don't really get it. Like, cash in, get the money in now. Like, I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. And you know what I mean? It's risk versus reward. We can focus on Rodrygo, but really and truly, is Rodrygo going to, you know, Man City are in for him. Liverpool are said to be interested as well. Take that with a pinch of salt, however you want to, you know what I mean, dissect it. By the end of the day, City and Arsenal, who's he picking? I know we got Declan Rice from City, but listen, most players that are looking at heritage and looking at winning stuff, they're picking City, no brainer, bro. They're going City. And not every player is influenced by money, bro. So I just don't know, man. I just feel like once again, and this is the situation I wanted to avoid. As much as I was happy about getting Zubimendi and getting Gyökeres, I was like, we need to sell players because there's other players that we need to get, and we need to get them quickly before they become the targets of our rivals. What's happened? They've become the targets of our rivals, just like I predicted. When this club said to us, Madueke deal would not hold us back, what's happening? We're underbidding for Eze. We haven't got the money from Rodrygo. I've been calling, bro, how have I been calling this? You know why? Because I've been telling these filhos da puta, I've been seeing this story for 20 anos. 20 anos, caramba. I've been watching this. 21 anos. I've been watching this shit, bro. I knew how it was going to play out, bro. I knew how it was going to play out. Rodrygo's going to go for heritage, bro. He's going to go City. Pep's there. Man City have been the more successful team out of them and Arsenal anyway in the Prem. Do you know what I'm saying? Go and City. He gets the money. He gets the chance to win titles now, and there's none of this copium stuff. It's just I don't get it, man. And this is why I always say for the club to move proactive, for us to avoid this. To us to avoid this. If we were proactive, in identifying Eze and getting him over the line, we don't give him something to. We don't give the player something to think about. We're the only team that's in for him. We get him over the line. Now Rodrygo's got his head turned, thinking, other teams are in for me. Eze, well, you know, they laugh at Tottenham, and yeah, they bottled the Super Cup, but they did win it. They did just finish winning the Europa. Maybe I got more chance winning something there because they've actually won something in the most recent years. Like, this is the problem. This is a problem. That's why we need to move proactive. When you're a club that doesn't want to get in bidding wars, when you've got limitations to how much you can spend. We're not poor, but we've got limitations. You need to be proactive. And when I'm telling you that we were identifying and we were getting deals over the line that weren't supposed to be priority, now look at this situation. Everyone's now panicking about Eze Rodrygo. But we should have been saying this from early. We should have said this from early. This club needs to get the priorities straight. Then you can go get your Norgards if you want to. Or you go get a Mascara if you really want to. Not prioritize those players, get some of the players that start like Zubamendi and Gyökeres, and then go back into the players that are part of our main targets and walk into the team. And then you're surprised that all of a sudden now we're struggling to get the deal over the line. I don't really get it, man. I told man we're going to be in this situation. And they don't want to listen to me. Oh, no, sir, but can't you see Berta's cooking? Yes, Berta made some good signings. I'm not negating that. Berta made some good signings. But while Berta's getting the good signings over the line, maybe he needed some help to get rid of certain players that we all knew going into this season have no future here. Martinelli, Zinchenko, Kivior, Reece Nelson, Lokonga, Fabi Vieira, Jesus. I'm seeing Jesus is back now. Sell that guy. I don't really get it, bro. Big up North, and also North. I think Tony Adams is right with Declan Rice should Arsenal because he brings that leadership. We need Martin Odegaard has no leadership. I get what you're saying. The way you wrote that was mad, but big up, Maggie. I get what you're saying. We got some clips as well. I got a couple of clips, and we will be getting into that, into what Tony Adams said. The disrespect from this fan base to the legends is absolutely disgraceful. You know, if you're an Arsenal fan and you're part of the people that have disrespected Overmars, have disrespected Thierry Henry, now disrespecting Tony Adams, it's an absolute disgrace, man. It's an absolute disgrace how you man can sit there and say we're a family, but the people that helped build this club to be the club that it is today, you cuss. I don't even understand your logic, bro. What is the logic for that? These are the kind of fans that will protect El Nenes, Rob Holdings, flipping Kiviors, and all these men that done nothing for us. But all of a sudden, when it's the legends, they'll dismiss them. They'll disrespect them. I don't always agree with certain legends, yeah? But I ain't going to disrespect them and be like, who are you? Like, for man to say, who are you? I don't agree. There's bare things that Ian Wright said that I don't agree. I'm not going to say, who are you? I'm going to say, listen, I don't agree, Ian Wright, but I'm not going to say, who are you? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy, bro. It's just crazy. I'm not saying that the legends always get it right. But at the same time, the way that they completely dismiss certain legends, I don't understand it, bro. Big up North. For me, bro, we need both of them. But I know this club and the ambition of us. Yeah, I hear it, man. I hear it. Before I get into the clips, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Arteta catches strays because I'm still waiting on a trophy, bro. That's why he catches strays. He catches strays because I was there praying that Spurs didn't win the cup. Instead of my club doing the business and me not caring about what Spurs is doing, I'm there flipping being a PSG fan because I can't hold the smoke again. Not because my club is successful, but because I don't want the ops to actually win something. But when's my club winning something? Do you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Spurs fan, I don't rate as a dead player. Okay, you don't rate him. I think he's a baller, bro. I think he's a baller. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't rate him. I don't know why. I think he's a baller, bro. I can't even lie to you. I can't even lie. Big up yourself, North. Hope you're well. Come on, familia. Tamzaki, caramba. Big up to you, man. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Let's at least get to 100 likes. 180 people in the building, caramba. Don't make me have to rise up the slipper. Don't make me have to rise up the chinelo, por amor de Deus. Hit the likes. Hit the likes. 193 people now in the building. Let's get to at least 100, man. Let's get to at least 100 likes. Big up to everyone that's locked in. We still got a load of clips to get into as well. I lost all hope when I saw Mikel screaming like a little bee and that, all for nothing. Big up North. Big up, bro. Big up to everyone that's locked in, man. Big up Paris, man. Them. Big up to all of the man them in the building, man. The fuck we want Eze. This is Gyökeres situation all over again. I just don't. This is what happens when you don't sell players, bro. Like, you look at Chelsea. Chelsea are selling players, bro. I think they're about to turn like 200 M's or something in the players' sales. But they're going out there. They're getting Hato. They're getting flipping João Pedro, they're getting the lap. This is how they're able to continue the spending because they sell well. What are we doing? Do you know what I'm saying? We're hitting a roadblock because you have to balance the books. Do you know what I'm saying? FSG, bro. I'm tired. I'm tired of this, man. I'm tired of this. Giving up Eze for Rodrygo, the same Rodrygo who wants to stay at Madrid. This is what I keep saying as well. Apparently, you don't want to leave. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, you don't want to leave. And if there's a club to get him out of there, it ain't gonna be us. I think isn't the release clause gone now? I swear the release clause is gone now. Sunday will be challenging always. Is at Old Trafford. I still put Arsenal faves as they have better team, same as last year, but United will be up for it. Yeah, bro. We don't do good at Old Trafford, bro. I am not confident. And we have not done well in pre-season. Don't let that Bilbao performance fool you. What it showed me is plan A. Plan A looks amazing when it works, but when we have to rely on a plan B, we have no plan B. That's what pre-season has shown me. I haven't seen anything different. You know what I mean? We are being bamboozled. Arteta thinks the team he has now is good enough to win trophies. Well, hopefully, you know what I mean? You live by the sword, you die by the sword. You know what I'm saying? Ned Stark head rolling. I need to see heads rolling. Wasn't best all transfers for Arsenal. They still need players in. I'm looking forward to league starting. Been a bit boring without football. Yeah, man. Listen, I can't say I look forward to it because I already know what's going to happen, but yeah, it is what it is. It's like I don't enjoy the transfer window and I don't enjoy the league. It's like I can't get like it's just I'm never stress free. I pick up Northside. I'm afraid Eze is going to Spurs. We are signing no more players. Mark my words. Big up, bro. I hear it, man. Big up Northside. There's always a deadline day scrub that comes in. Listen, another Sterling. You know what I mean? That's PR. Can't lie. Spending 50 on Madueke in itself is a sackable offense. I agree, man. I agree. Let me mark that when we get into that. Rodrygo stories are PR just to keep the fan base happy until the window closes. Yeah, it's another one. You know what I mean? You are right. It's a smoke screen. You won't get both. We won't. We'll drag our feet, bro. We'll drag our feet. Man United club incoming hours for 112 million euros. What's that for Baleba? Right, we need to get into the clips. Arteta is setting himself up for failure. If Havertz starts on Sunday, I'm going to be... Bro, I'm telling you. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's funny how it's not about the money. It's not about the money got mentioned, and literally the next sentence starts naming everything he paid for. I can't see Eze going to Spurs for real. Well, we'll see. North, did you see Chelsea players gave Jota and his brother's family 500k out their bonus for winning the club? Hey, that's classy. If they did that, that's classy, bro. That's classy. Big up to Chelsea for that, man. Big up to, I didn't see that. If that's happened, big up. You know what I'm saying? Big up. That's class, man. You know what I mean? What's that? What's man saying? Eze is good, but he's inconsistent. Well, apparently Arteta is the guy to unlock players, bro. Eze is a baller, but less of a baller than Elise, who is obviously performing well at Bayern. I wanted Elise, bro. We dragged our feet. I wanted Elise, bro. Big up North. Chelsea fan here. Keep doing what you're doing. Hope you're well. Come on, familia, man. Big up, man. We're here, man. We're active, bro. We're active. Listen, my man that wants to talk about the other situation, I said I ain't gonna talk to you. I'm just gonna ignore your comment, bro. You know what I'm saying? It is where it is. Yeah, I'm saying it is where it is. But anyway, I already said I ain't talking about that situation anymore. You know what I mean? Big up, man. Big up. It is what it is. But let's go. Liverpool sold Diaz and Nunes, two of their big stars, balanced the books and making way for the bomber Isak, while Arteta wants to hold on to Nelly. This guy is washed. Bro, of course he's washed, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Look at the money they're getting for Nunes, bro. Look at the money they got from Diaz. We could never do that kind of business. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, big clubs move in big ways, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. What's man saying? What's man saying? What's man saying? North, if you had to pick who's going to win a trophy between Bruno Lage and Arteta, who's likely going to win the league in their respective leagues? Probably Bruno Lage, bro. Do you know what I mean? He's already won a trophy. He won a trophy against Sporting. He won a trophy against Sporting, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. But yeah, we are here. Anyway, let's get the clips. Let's run the clips. Let's run the clips. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Make sure you're smashing the likes. We still are not on 100 likes. 239 people in the building. Still not on 100 likes. The next time I see that, I'm going to raise the Chinelo if it doesn't get to at least 100. Let's get to 150.
To let Eze go to the Spurs if it means we can get our #1 priority target, according to IndyCar News. Don't get my hopes up like this. Not like this. My hopes are up. It's too late. IndyCar News before this summer was a joke, like a genuine parody account. But this summer, they have had many exclusives to the point where David Ornstein yesterday on the Sports Agents podcast literally said it's credible and there are some people working on it. So I'm choosing to believe it. I'm choosing to believe it. And they are saying that Arsenal want a Champions League winner to join the club. They say Arsenal have been in contact with Eze and with Crystal Palace, but it has left Crystal Palace scratching their heads, wondering why Arsenal haven't yet put in a bid. It's a bit of a mess. They're confused about the whole situation. Arsenal have the budget for Eze, and they don't even need to sell anyone to make this happen. So what's the hold-up? We can confirm they are waiting on their first choice target to make a decision before submitting a bid for Eze. It's a dangerous game they're playing while they wait on Real Madrid.
So we have the Eze money, then why did we underbid? Nah, I don't get it. I don't get it. If we've got the Eze money, why did we just get Eze over the line? But we're waiting on Rodrygo. What have we actually been doing all these weeks? Like, it's funny that all of a sudden now, yeah, we're looking into, let's see what Rodrygo wants to do. We should have been knowing and then move on. If you're not going to get the player, move on. I don't get it. That this is all paper talk. This is all nonsense, man. This is all nonsense. This is all nonsense. I don't get it. So these men want to underbid for Eze, but we've got the money for Rodrygo, so we're going to try and go in for Rodrygo. Somehow that doesn't make sense to me because Eze is cheaper than Rodrygo, but we're not put the money down. But then we're waiting for Rodrygo to make a decision. So we're going to drag this on, yeah, for as long as Rodrygo wants to drag this on. Do you know what that quote tells me? We don't do our due diligence in having a plan B, even in the transfer window. We don't know if the player even wants to come to Arsenal, and we're willing to miss out on targets to go for Rodrygo and then do a panic buy at the end of the transfer window. We have learned nothing. If this is true, we have learned absolutely nothing from the season that we got Sterling last season in the transfer window. This is why we look like clowns all the time. If the player is not committed, if the player doesn't want to come, I completely get it. Move on. Move on. Lookman is available. We're gonna wait till Lookman goes. We're gonna wait till flipping Eze goes. We're gonna wait till all these players. We already lost out on Baena. Let's just keep it honest. We lost out on Baena. We lost out on Dovbik. We lost out on multiple players, bro. Multiple players we have lost out on. And we're just gonna do the same thing. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait to see if Rodrygo makes up his mind. Okay, by the time Rodrygo makes up his mind, yeah. What are we going to do then? Because it doesn't seem like we've got a plan B, or we're looking at a plan B just in case. So we're going to put all our eggs into the Rodrygo basket. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. I remember when we did this with Rafinha. He went to Barcelona. I mean, we did that with Isak. He went to Newcastle. Man, we're tracking down his number plate. Bro, this is what I'm saying. If you're a big club, you enter the transfer window already knowing about at least 80 to 90% if the player is even convinced to come, if the club even want to sell. You should already be in a position where you already know where you stand with the player, the agent, and the club. What we do is we start talking to the player. We start trying to work it out during the transfer window. And that's why we just look like we're always rushing around. We don't know what we're doing. We don't know what teams want our players. We don't know which players want to come to Arsenal. We don't know, but it's just dragging. And as much as you can give the club praise for getting Zubamendi deal with that drag and Gyökeres deal that drag, there's numerous players that we missed out on dragging our feet. I don't get it, man. I really don't. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't get how this club is changing.
Regarding Rodrygo, I mean, this is the perfect signing. Like, we should move heaven and earth to bring in Rodrygo. With Ødegaard and Waneri, Eze is not as important, given we see him as a central player, as a massive upgrade on the left wing.
Right. So why was everyone celebrating the other players? If this, and I agree, Rodrygo and Eze, those are players that we urgently need. We need these players. So why were people, happy to get to this stage? Like, how can you not foresee the money that we're spending on these bench players are going to bite us in the ass? I don't really get it, man. I don't really get it, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, do you know what? I agree. Even if we get Eze and Rodrygo, I still don't see us winning the league, bro. Because the biggest signing we could have done is get rid of this manager and go get a winner. So I agree. Even if we get those players, we're still not winning the league. I completely agree. Do you know what I'm saying? But show the ambition. I've always said, listen, this manager, I just want him to get all the players so there's no excuse about squad depth and squad quality and all that type of stuff. But even if we get him, I don't believe he's good enough, bro. He doesn't bridge the gap. But let's continue. Let's get into what Tony Adams had to say. Let's go.
With Ødegaard as captain. I'm sorry.
Are you a fan of Arteta?
Oh, I think he... What? He's got a really big call to make this year. And for me, he hasn't done it. And the call is to make Declan Rice the captain. I think Declan is my kind of captain, and what it might do, it might free Ødegaard up to play with a bit more freedom. Terry Venables did it. He took David Platt and he put me as captain. Glenn Hoddle took me out and put Alan Shearer, which was a silly decision. But every now and again, as a manager, you have to put someone that reflects you, that reflects the football club, that you think you can actually take it to the next level.
Does he reflect Arteta?
I think he's better than Arteta. I think he's a winner. I think he's an...
That shot there, man said, does he reflect Arteta? I think he's better than Arteta. I think he's a winner. My guy, Mr. Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Man said, I think he's better. I think he's a winner. He is a winner. He is a winner, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So, do you know what? Yeah. I don't even have anything. I'm not even against what Tony Adams is saying. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I don't see any leadership skills or attributes from Ødegaard. Like, he's not an example on the pitch. He's been rubbish for the last 2 seasons. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, he can't be, like, when I look at a captain, I look at somebody that holds up the standard of that club. Do you know what I mean? And I don't see that from Ødegaard. He's not the player that consistently performs. He doesn't consistently perform throughout the season. He doesn't lead by example because there are different types of captains. Some are more vocal than others. He's not a player that you can rely on in the big games. He's not a player that's going to drag the team, you know what I mean, out the mud when they're losing a game or something like that. He's not that kind of player. Do you know what I'm saying? He's a player that on his day, he looks good. When the system works, he looks good. When the chips are down, you don't see this guy lifting the team. You don't see this guy elevating the team. So listen, I like Declan Rice. You know what I'm saying? I think sometimes some of the fan base do overrate him a little bit, but I think he's a very good player in what he does. Yeah, he doesn't have certain attributes, but he's a good player. He's vocal. He's had the experience of winning stuff. You know what I mean? It would either be, for me, it'd be Rice, or it'd be Gabriel, maybe Saliba. I need players that consistently perform. I much rather Gabriel. Personally, I'd much rather Gabriel. I think he's a consistent performer. Do you know what I'm saying? He's somebody that's a leader. He tells people what to do. He tells people off when they're not doing the right thing. Ødegaard, in what sense is he a leader? In what? In what sense is he a leader? So I get it. I get it. And I think that's that little shot at Arteta in saying, is he a reflection of Arteta? And he's saying, nah, he's a winner. He's a winner. And that's the biggest gripe I got with Arteta, bro. You're just not a winner, bro. I don't really care how you win me major honors too tough. Like, I ultimately just win it. You're just not a winner. Let's continue.
Arsenal leader in the dressing room, around the training camp. He's got standards, he's got principles. I think big managers go, right, actually, you're my man now.
Did you say, I think Rice is better than Arteta? He's a winner, as in Arteta's not a winner?
Well, I think, well, no, I'm just saying he's got an opportunity this year to actually...
He's trying to be polite. He's trying to be polite. He laughed and he said, oh, what I'm trying to say is he knows he said he's not a winner. And really and truly, yeah, everyone that's calling for Eze to come to Arsenal, if Eze comes to Arsenal, if he comes to Arsenal, Odegaard holds bench. How is your captain holding bench? That don't even make no sense. That don't even make no sense. How's your captain holding bench? What's he captaining? The cones and bibs on the side. The Lucozade bottles, the prime bottles. Do you know what I mean? What's he doing? Putting up the nets for the goalkeeper right now. Like, how are you gonna have a flipping captain that comfortably holds bench? He holds bench to Ethan in the 10, he holds bench to Dalman in the 10, and he holds bench to Eze in the 10. How can that be your captain? It doesn't even make no sense. It doesn't even make no sense. Do you know what I mean? So he's completely right. You know what I mean? He does have to win. Continue. Man like Mr. Arsenal.
He turned into a winner. 5 years now. 5 years. He got great success at the start with a very defensive team. He got everyone behind the ball, basically, and we nicked the FA Cup. So going on and winning leagues, to win league titles, you have to be a Klopp, you have to be a Ferguson, you have to lead by example, you have to be a winner, you have to go about your business, and that reflects in your captain. And by making Odegaard a captain is a reflection of Arteta, and I can really see that. And I'm seeing Declan Rice as a captain, but I'm saying to Arteta, come on, step up now. It's your time to be a winning manager and a fantastic manager, because you're not going to win the league with Odegaard as captain. I'm sorry. It's going to be a rotation job, and you're going to get the same mentality of sometimes him and that one to come out and that one to go in and that one. You know, you've got someone.
Yo, he don't rate versatility. Man, like Tony Adams don't rate versatility. Did you see the way he spoke about that one there? And then you invert here. Computer says no. Bro, he's taking a piss out of Arteta, bro. No. Let me VAR that. The way he took the piss out of him. Look at the way he's talking about his system.
Up now. It's your time to be a winning manager and a fantastic manager, because you're not going to win the league with Odegaard as captain. I'm sorry. It's going to be a rotation job, and you're going to get the same mentality of sometimes him and that one to come out and that one to go in and that one. You know, you've got someone in there that's going to play every game all season, that's going to encourage people to come in and do this and do that and lay the foundations of a title-winning team. Declan Rice can do that. Odegaard can't. Come on, Arteta, make him captain.
There you go, man. There you go. You don't rate that inverted stuff. You don't rate that moving players, play him here, play him that. You don't rate that, bro. You don't rate that. You know what I mean? It's only top gooners that rate all that stuff. You know what I mean? You're not Pep, bro. You're not Pep. You're not Pep, bro. And it's true. Your captain is a reflection of your squad. And what is Odegaard? Odegaard sums up this football club. Don't turn up in the big games. Look good when plan A is working. When they're in a pickle, nothing. Barely have any individuals to change a game, to really get over the line when we really need to, and just lack the mentality and the grit to get over the line. PSG, they were outplayed by Spurs, but they showed that grit and determination to get back into the game. When they had the opportunities, boom. You know what I'm saying? Back into the game. 4 minutes left in extra time, we're back in the game. Go to penalties. Cool, Vitinha misses penalty, don't worry. The rest of us, we're going to make sure we bring the trophy home. We don't have that. We don't have that. We crumble. You know what I mean? That's why, do you know what I mean? That's why Odegaard is a great reflection of this manager. Great reflection of this manager. Inexperienced, hasn't got over the line. You know what I mean? And it just isn't that guy when the chips are down and the team is looking around and they're looking for inspiration. He's just not that guy. There's a reason that we're looking at Eze. There's a reason that people that have been gassing up Odegaard, all of a sudden they're not Odegaard fans anymore. You know what I mean? But to disrespect Tony Adams, I've seen some quotes, some people disrespecting Tony. What has he said that's not true? The inverted stuff that didn't work. That's why we went away from Zinchenko. That's why Zinchenko don't play no more. And we're trying to get rid of him. Odegaard being captain, he hasn't led us to win anything. Anything. And we're trying to replace him with Eze. People calling Eze the missing piece. So there's nothing that he said that ain't true. Declan Rice has the winning mentality. He's won stuff. And he comes across as a leader. So I don't think that's a far-fetched opinion to have. Like, these man, bro, I don't get it. You know what I mean? I don't get it. I don't get it. And he was right. He said he has to win something this season. He has to win something. And I'm so happy that this manager's getting all the pressure that should be going his way. He should be getting all this pressure. You have been here long enough, bro. You need to perform. You need to get over the line. There's no more phases. There's no more times. There's no more squad. Nah, that's it now. That's it. Time to get over the line now. Big up to Tony Adams, man. My G. You know what I mean? My G. Right, let's get the next one. Let's get the next clip. Let's get the next clip. Right, let's go.
I'm going to say is this. Arsenal, I dare you. Arsenal FC, I dare you. I dare you to make this happen, bro. I dare you to make Eze join Tottenham, bro. I flipping dare you. Big man to not get me mad. Big man to not get me mad. I was scrolling through Instagram as usual. Then I came across this. So I see raw picture of Eze. Automatically, I was thinking, raw, what? Arsenal finally made some contact and finally made a bid or whatnot. Then I see the Spurs guys behind and I'm thinking, well, go on. Spurs are interested now, bro. Do you know, so my question to that is, Arsenal war one. Is this Arsenal war one? Listen here, yeah. Arsenal's transfer window ain't done. They best know they ain't finished yet, you know. They think, well, go crazy, we're finished now. In terms of attacking plays, we need more than that, my brother. We need more than that. Man, need a flipping left wing to get sorted. I'm dominant. I wash my hands of Martinelli, yeah. We need another backup for someone to play in the middle when the older guy give him a little competition and them things there. We need that. I know we've got Wanyeri, but we need a more experienced one as well, which is Eze, who can do both them roles, bro. Big man thing, let Spurs get this you over us. I will flip and lose it, bro. We're meant to be in the title race, competing with a great Man City. I'm flipping Liverpool, bro. Yo, watch what? Make this happen, watch.
It's crazy because you man are the same man, yeah, that were telling us to back the system, back the team, back the players that Arteta's going to make them into top players. These men are the same man, yeah, that on Instagram and on Twitter were comparing Odegaard to Bergkamp. Now all of a sudden you want him dropped. Well, guess what? Bergkamp didn't get dropped like that. Bergkamp weren't holding bench. And if Bergkamp was playing right now, trust me, he would not be holding bench to no Eze. As much as I like Eze, he ain't holding no bench to Eze, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? This is the problem when these men got too excited, bro. Too excited. They compared flipping Jesus to Thierry Henry. They compared Odegaard to Bergkamp. You know what I'm saying? And now look, these are the men you don't even want to play anymore. Don't think I forgot. Don't think I forgot when you man were making pictures and putting them in the flipping 04 kit. I remember that. Now you want these men dropped. Now you want to get Eze. Now all of a sudden we must get Eze. But this is why I told you this. You should have called this club up when we're prioritizing Norgards and Mascaras and players like that and Keppers and that. This is why. And this is the same fan base said that we had a war chest. Where's the war chest then? Where's the war chest? Where's the war chest? I don't get it, bro. I really don't get it. I don't get it, bro. I really don't get it. But then when we call this out early and we're saying, yo, why are we not prioritizing starters? These men are like, yo, you man are always moaning. Why are you man moaning now? If Eze goes to Spurs, why are you moaning? Because only a year or two ago, we were telling you we want Eze and Elise. But who's going to hold bench? Who's better? Who's out there? Who's available? Now you lot want these players. Elise was available, didn't get him. Eze is available now. Looks like we're not going to get him. Now you man want these players. But a year or two ago, you were undermining these players, telling them they're not better than what we have. But it don't make no sense, bro. What happened to nobody wants to hold bench? So you want to bring Eze in. According to you, man, nobody wants to hold bench to Odegaard. So what? Is Odegaard holding bench? Okay, so if Odegaard holds bench, what is it then? We're going to sell him? I don't get it, bro. These men have made a whole argument for years about how we can't get this player and that player because who's going to want to hold bench, who's available, blah, blah, blah. Bro, it's rubbish, man. It's all rubbish, bro. It's all rubbish. You man never wanted these players, but now all of a sudden our season depends on getting these players. But when we called out these players from early that these are players that we should identify, we should go get, you man didn't want these players. I don't get it, man. I don't get it, man. Yeah, I don't care. I don't whatever, man. Let's move on to the next one. Let's just move on to the next one. What's the next one? Right, let's move on to this one.
Do not wind me up. If Leandro Trossard leaves, there better be a replacement. Because we ain't doing this again. Where there's 3 players for 4 slots. Saka has to play multiple games. 1 injury and we're buggered. Like, just stop. And don't say Wanyeri, because he's still developing. We're talking about here and now. We need here and now. Wanyeri's path won't be blocked. He can play multiple positions. We
got Madueke, bro. We got Madueke. What's the upset? We got Madueke. The whole fan base are, doing field tilts and looking at XG and trying to come up with all these. Oh, but Madueke is not a starter. We got Madueke. We got Madueke, man. Do you know what I mean? Well, what is going on, man? Now these men want to complain about Trossard, bro. At the end of the day, yeah, we need, bro. This fan base doesn't kick up enough of a fuss, and now they want to kick up a fuss. I don't really get it, man. I don't really get it. Like, at the end of the day, Trossard ain't good enough. If he goes, I'm not gonna cry about it. Like, ultimately, he's just not good enough. He's a decent player, but not good enough. Where we should have kicked up was Madueke, bro. But this fan base are now warming up to Madueke. What were they doing? Now, hold on. Now I remember. They were doing video clips. They were making clips of Madueke in preseason. But this the same guy in preseason missed this penalty. But apparently he was cooking in training, though. He was cooking. Man was cooking in training. So, I don't know. Get behind Noni, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. They kick up a fuss about the wrong stuff, bro. They kick up a fuss about the wrong stuff. They concentrate on the wrong stuff. They justify things that shouldn't be justified. They try and make arguments for Havertz. They try and make arguments for Odegaard. They try to even that. Oh yeah, but look at the way Madueke was linking up with Gyökeres. Okay, we'll see at the start of the season. We'll see. You know what I mean? We'll see at the start of the season. You know what I mean? This fan base never learned, bro. Man are looking at training ground saying, yo, he's a baller, bro. Tell me a player that's looked bad in training ever, bro. They always get the best clips, bro. The whole shit is edited. And man are like, look at him in training. Bro, he could have missed that opportunity like 20 times in training. But the one time they put it up and, PR, let's put it up. Oh, look at the way, man. Look, Arteta's unlocking Madueke. Bro, get out of here, man. Get out of here, bro. This is the same Arteta that has Martinelli declining under his watch. Declining. Odegaard declining. All these players declining, bro. Ben White weren't looking that great preseason. Looks like he's declining as well. We'll see, but it looks like he's declining as well. Skelly's looking worse as well at the moment. He looks like he's declining on this manager as well. What are we talking about? You know what I mean? Exactly. Shiny new toy syndrome, bro. You know what I mean? Let it not be forgotten. What if Eze doesn't want to come to Arsenal? Palace hold the cards and have the right to not let him leave if Arsenal try and get him on the cheap. Okay, then go get the next player because there's other players out there that we can go and get. Go get other players then. If he doesn't want, he doesn't want to come to the club, he doesn't want to come to the club. You can put the money down wherever, try to sell it to him. If he doesn't want to come, cool, move on, get another player, bro. You know what I mean? Big up to Staple View, big up Northside, my G Chelsea fan here. Been subbed and locked in for nearly 2 years. Content 10 out of 10. I'll jump on a live one day. Respect the realness, G. Oh, come on, familia, man. Big up to you, man. Flipping on nearly 2 years. Listen, big up, bro. You know what I mean? Big up to everyone that's been supporting, no matter what time. But big up to everyone that supports, likes, subscribes, comments, just watches. You know what I'm saying? Big up to all of you lot, man. Big up, man. I don't say it enough. I should say it more. Big up to the whole community, man. Big up to the whole real ones, the whole community, man. These people were shaking their bum for Odegaard. It's like, this is what I'm saying, bro. They backtrack on their words as if they didn't gas up Odegaard. Now, all of a sudden, Odegaard ain't the guy no more. He's not flavor of the week no more. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's go to the next clip. Let's move on. Do you know what I mean? Let's go.
In Arsenal, it is not the end of the world. Now, let me just say, I'm a big fan of Eze, and I'm not saying I do not want Eze. The main priority for Arsenal is a left winger.
Ben Jacobs has said it, and every Arsenal fan knows this. The priority is not number 10. We already have Odegaard and we have Waneri. It makes no sense to drop £70 million on Eze, and number 10, who we don't need. Now, if something came up, like for example Fabio Vieira leaving and Lukonga leaving, then I'd be like, okay, cool, yeah, get Eze, because there's a bit more creative depth. We need a left winger, not a number 10 who can play left wing. And what's funny is...
How is the number 10 not a priority? Our starting captain has been shit for the last 2 years. Are you serious, bro? Are you serious? Our number 10 has been underperforming. The options away from Odegaard are 2 youngsters. One of them is about to have his first season in the men's game. And you think that the number 10 role is fixed. It's not fixed. It's not fixed. Just because those 2 players have got talent doesn't mean they're going to consistently turn up. How many more times? Yes, we need a left winger, but we also need a number 10. And this is what this fan base always do. And this is why this club does the bare minimum. Every time we need multiple positions, this club always go try and narrow it down to one position. But bro, we haven't got enough. Rodrygo coming into this team, cool. You can play Ethan in the 10. You can play Dowman in the 10. What if they don't perform? What if they have bad games? Because Odegaard's definitely going to have bad games. This guy's been shit. He's been rubbish. And we already know what we're going to get from Odegaard. He's hit his ceiling, bro. He's hit his ceiling. He ain't gonna get any better. So then we have no creativity from the number 10. Then what do we do? Then what do we do? Like I don't get what we're gonna rely on Saka. Saka's a great player, but I wouldn't say he's the most creative player. Gyökeres is a great goal scorer, but he's not the greatest creator. What we're gonna do? Lewis Skelly? Because Lewis Skelly's getting caught out on the left back row. He's getting caught out. So what? We're going to make him invert even more? Okay, then we leave a gaping hole at the left back position. This whole inverting thing is making us concede goals. So I don't really get it. What we're going to do? Declan Rice? Declan Rice ain't creative. Like, okay, we're going to put it all on Zubimendi. What if Zubimendi can't create from deep? What if he gets pressed out of the game? Then what we do? Bro, this don't make no sense, man. It don't even make no sense. But anyway.
That if Arsenal buy Eze now, cool, £68 million, £65 million, agreed, done deal, and then we don't buy a winger, everyone and their nan is going to be screaming, where's Arsenal's winger? Oh, Arsenal did this, Arsenal did that. Bro, we need, like, it's priorities. And Eze right now is not a priority.
It's priorities. So why do we spend about 80 M's on 3 backup players if it's about priority? Because are they priority? That I agree it's about priority, but why do we spend money on players that are not priority? I don't really get it, man. I don't really get this whole we don't need Eze. We do need Eze, bro. We do need Eze. I'm tired of this, man. We do need Eze. I don't know. Apparently Eze is not priority, but Madueke is. Eze is not priority, but Norgard is. Eze is not priority, but Kepa is. Eze is not priority, but Mascara is. Come on, man. Come on, man. This is crazy talk, man. This is crazy talk. This fan base never learn, man. Big up Northside. Arsenal need both. The club should have signed Rodrygo Eze alongside Gyökeres and sell Odegaard, Martinelli, Havertz, Moreno. Why decide to choose one instead of both? Listen, even if we kept Odegaard, I wouldn't be against that because we can play Odegaard in a double pivot with Zubimendi or with Rice. If Zubimendi ever gets injured, then you've got somebody else like Odegaard that can do the creative role from deep. Because I do see Odegaard more as an 8. So I'm not totally for getting rid of Odegaard because I can see it making sense if he's used in the right position. Because if Zubimendi gets injured, who else can we play in that role? I mean, we've got Lewis Skelly, but he's occupying the left back role and we literally don't have much cover since I'm assuming Timber's going to be starting as a right back because he's been better as a right back than Ben White. So, yeah, man, but I get what you're saying, bro. A number 10 has been priority for 2 years. Odegaard needed competition a long time ago. Facts. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. And big up to Rashid for the raid, man. Make sure you're subscribing to Arsenal Revolution TV, Rashid, man. You know what I'm saying? Big up, bro. Big up, Ravi, man. You're always here as well, man. Big up, bro. That's what I'm saying. The problem is Eze wants to play through the middle, but Arteta will not drop Odegaard. He's going to have to play him. If he brings him in, he's going to have to play him. That's probably why he doesn't want to bring him in. That's probably why he doesn't want to bring him in, bro. You know what I mean? Big up to everyone that's locked in, man. Our fans are embarrassing, no lie. We do need Eze. Like a flower needs sun and rain, but because Ethan going to be played out of position, Dalman is too much responsibility for someone too young. Joke business. I don't really get it, man. I don't really get it. Why are we not going to put ourselves in the best position? Like, as it currently stands, no. Well, I say no Arsenal fan. There is actually an Arsenal fan that's predicted that we're going to win the league. Let's run the clip. Let's run the clip.
For Arsenal's 2025-2026 season, and here's hot take number one. Arsenal should not think about selling Gabriel Jesus. And if they are to be successful this season, he will play his part. He may only potentially play around 15 games or even less, but when he does, it will be magic. He will score important goals. He will be important for the team. And when he gets fit, he could be the difference. Now, I know some of you out there will say he's never fit. He can't be relied on. He can't hit the target. He can't score. Well, you are fools. Because he is part of the reason why we were so good in that 2022-23 season. Last season before his injury, he was on absolute fire and reminded people why he's so good. So don't sell Jesus. Have the extra body because he is quality. You can argue yourself.
Wow. Wow, he's quality. He's quality. He's so quality that Havertz made him hold bench. And that season, what did he score? 14 goals. 14 goals. Man is waxing lyrical for Jesus that's injury prone, that doesn't give us enough goals. Like, bro, we've upgraded. Well, I didn't even think Havertz was an upgrade, but we've gone with two other strikers away from Jesus. Like, where's this Jesus prop all come from? What are these men chatting about? What are these men actually chatting about? What are these men chatting about? I don't even get it, bro. I don't even get it. Like, man said to be an extra body. Well, we had extra bodies on the bench last season. What did those extra bodies on the bench last season do? Like, this club loves to, this fan base loves to talk about extra bodies and extra man here, extra man there. Bro, we ain't got in. I don't get it, man. I really don't get it with this fan base. I really do not get it. Like, they always go back to this nonsense, supporting players that have not got us over the line. Man's talking about the quality. Bro, the whole prop of Jesus was because what he brings out of the wingers, what he brings out of the attacking players. That experiment has failed. It failed with Jesus and it failed with Havertz. That is why we've gone for Gyökeres, because those kind of profile strikers are not enough to get us over the line. But now man's saying, we got an opportunity. He's coming back from injury. All of a sudden, well, we got to keep him. We've got to keep him. I don't know why this fan base can't cut the umbilical cord. I don't really get it, bro. I would sell Jesus right now and buy Mateta in a heartbeat. I would sell Havertz and Jesus and go get Mateta. We have Gyökeres and Mateta. That's what I'm talking about. Levels. But this guy might get his wish, because if Gyökeres gets injured or anything, we're relying on Havertz. Last season we relied on Havertz. He got injured. Then we're back to Moreno. But I'd even say Moreno is a better finisher than Jesus. Moreno in the box, he actually, when he gets an opportunity, he shoots. A lot of times he scores. I'm not saying he's a clinical goal scorer, but he's got more of an eye for goal than Jesus. Jesus is so wasteful. So wasteful. I don't really get it, man. I don't really get it. These guys, man, they just attach, but they can't cut the umbilical cord. They can't. You know what I mean? Northside, big up yourself, man. Keep doing your thing. Keep dunking on these, man. Come on, man. Big up, bro. Big up, bro. Praise Jesus. He'll just can't tell Jesus anyway who's gonna buy him. I can't sell Jesus, sorry, anyway, who's gonna buy him. Bro, who thought that Liverpool would be able to get rid of Darwin Núñez? Like, I didn't know who was gonna buy him. Do you know what I mean? If you're a serious club, you can get rid of them. You know what I mean? I'm sure Chelsea will have no problem getting rid of Jackson. 5 years of this crap. You know what I mean? Quality. Now you man know. Now you know man standards, bro. So I'm saying, man. So I'm saying, these men are still doing Jesus prop. The quality Jesus showed has gone with all the injuries. Will never be the same player. Exactly. He's never going to play with the same intensity. He's never going to run the way he did. That work rate was probably his best attribute. But we had that with Lacazette. We've done this before. We had this that dog work rate before with the striker. What did it lead to? What did it lead to? You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's mad. It's actually mad. Still picking up Jesus. This is why our standards are in the bin. Big up Shane every single time. Make sure you're subscribing to Shane Guna. That's my guy. Make sure you're subscribing. I mean, Northside, love seeing you stress. Hold that for Amarin. Bro, why are you always blaming me for that, bro? Every time. Why is man always blaming me, bro? Did I sign him to your club? Do you know what I'm saying? Just for that, I hope he gets you lot relegated. Yeah, I mean, you man wanted Amarin, bro. Don't blame me. Don't blame me. Yeah, I remember that. Arsenal's biggest fee for a player sale is still Oxlade-Chamberlain to Liverpool 2017, 35 M's. It's a disgrace. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But let's go. Let's get the other clip. Here we go. Here we go.
Season's kicking the ball away. The sort of thing that will be really heavily punished for like the first 2 months, and then it will kind of just disappear. Premier League referees to crack down on set-piece holding. Also to take a tougher line on simulation and exaggerating contact. Incidents in which players hold opponents with both arms, are focused on their opponent instead of challenging for the ball, and where holding affects the attacker's movement, can expect to result in the awarding of fouls, leading to a penalty for offences inside the area. And look, the season hasn't started. I'm not going to be a lunatic. No conspiracy theories.
Man said no conspiracy theories. There was bad conspiracy theories from you last season. No conspiracy theories, yeah? Okay, then. We'll continue.
This is going to be bad for my mental health. It is. If not...
It's going to be bad for your mental health. Do you know why? This is going to be their excuse next season. We're getting unfair decisions against us because they're calling for penalties because we wasn't even pulling back the player, but they got a conspiracy against Arsenal. We're getting all the... That's why he said it's going to hurt his mental health because he's already prepared. They're already preparing. It's going to be the excuse next season. The new rule is only being utilized against Arsenal. We're the ones getting... Bro, you best believe. You know what I mean? They're going to be saying, yo, Arsenal were playing the dark arts last season. So now, so that we don't win the league, they're now bringing this new rule that you're not allowed to pull back a player in the box when we're defending for a set piece or we're trying to attack for a set piece. This is why they got an agenda, bro. I'm telling you, this is going to be the new excuse. It's going to be the new comfortable excuse for them. We're getting too many decisions going against us. Too many decisions going against us. You know what I mean? Piers Morgan's son's already said it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He's already said it, bro. Man, talk about mental health. I don't even know what these men are on. But that's going to be the excuse, man. Every time there's a new rule, that's it. A new excuse, bro. You know what I mean? New excuse. I don't know, man. I don't know. But anyway, let's continue. Let's go.
Around the club, and I'm fed up of these old Arsenal legends coming out because they're not like you've just created a circus around the club, and I'm fed up of these old Arsenal legends coming out because they're not
That's D talking about Tony Adams. How is Tony Adams creating a circus around Arsenal? Arsenal has been a circus. The circus has never shut down. The circus has been active for 21 years. Like, I don't understand it. A man said legend like that. Big up to Shane. Shane sent me the, you know what I mean? Big up to my guy Shane. Man said legend. I don't get the disrespect, you know. I don't get the disrespect. These men are the man that will say that we're negative about the club, bro. He's a legend of the club. He knows what it takes to win league titles. A man's saying legend. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, man saying creating a circus because he's holding this manager accountable to win something this season. I don't get it, man. I really don't get it. I don't get the disrespect. I don't get the disrespect. For someone that's won 4 Premier Leagues, has won Carabao Cups, has won the FA Cups, do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're disrespecting an Arsenal legend like that. I don't really get it. Like, how is he a legend? He is a legend, bro. He is a legend of this football club. And how is it bringing up the discussion of Odegaard making this club, making a circus around this club? Because everybody's calling for flipping Eze, bro. So the fan base already turned on Odegaard. Is that not making a circus of the club? Because this is the captain they told us is going to lead us to win major honors. It's always whenever the truth is called out, it's always making a circus. I just don't. I can't believe the disrespect, man. I can't believe I can't believe the disrespect. I can't believe the disrespect because this fan base it's lost itself for a long time, man. A long time. A long time. Do you know what I mean? 3 FA Cups, 2 League Cup winners. Yeah, I'm saying 4 Premier League titles. A man is saying a legend. Exactly. Man has a statue like this, holding his hands up, Mr. Arsenal, and you're disrespecting, man. It's sad, man. It's sad. It's sad that fans are talking like this.
Like, you've just created a circus around the club, and I'm fed up of these old Arsenal legends coming out because they're not.
I can't lie, D. You had a stinker there, bro. You had a stinker there. Absolute stinker there. Throwing all the legends under the bus for a scrub who skanked 1 FA Cup, sold the team, and spent $1 billion to win nothing. This is what I mean. This is all in protection of Arteta that's won us nothing, bro. Like, did these men not see the way that they're moving is mad? Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it, bro. I'm gonna put the link out there for anyone to have their opinion. You know what I mean? But I just don't get. I don't get it, bro. Like, so what's the definition of a legend then? Is it not a player that's won you major honors and were pivotal to winning those major honors? Man wasn't holding bench. Man was starting. I don't get it. Like, at clubs, yeah, there's different levels, bro. And the legend should be respected. Now, if a legend comes out with something crazy, then I get it. I remember Ian Wright doing props for Nketiah. I had to call him out, but I'd always call out his opinion, but I'd never disrespect Ian Wright's status as an Arsenal legend. If you don't agree with Tony Adams, whatever. You don't have to agree. Cool. I think he's right, but whatever. But you're trying to judge him like that he's a legend and trying to undermine his status at this football club and what he's done for the football club. That's crazy, man. That's crazy talk. But then again, am I surprised? They did it to Thierry Henry, bro. But these are the same man that were celebrating when Thierry Henry got into the Premier League Hall of Fame. They were celebrating, yeah, TT should be there. How can you celebrate Thierry Henry getting in the Hall of Fame, but then you're disrespecting him when he has something to say about Arsenal? Thierry Henry said that, yo, for these players, the badge is too heavy. He was right. The badge has been too heavy for the majority of these players. They ain't been able to get over the line. When Thierry Henry's telling it's a tall building, it's because he's like, bro, man won Champions League at Barcelona, won major honors at Barcelona, man won league titles at Arsenal, FA Cups. So if there's somebody that knows what it takes, it's him, bro. And he knows that. Where are we going? We're building. Where are we building towards? They'll rather disrespect these guys. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't really get it. These are the same man, yeah, that would then get offended if you talk about. I like Saka, yeah, but Saka's not an Arsenal legend as it currently stands. He's not an Arsenal legend, but they'll defend him more than they'll defend Thierry Henry and Tony Adams. Odegaard, who's Odegaard? They defend this guy with their life. Declan Rice, they defend this guy with their life. Bro, they're not legends of this football club as it currently stands. They still have time to be, but they're not. They're more defensive, yeah, about players that have been here now over the last couple of years, over this whole process, or the majority of this process, that have won nothing, than legends that have proven their worth to this club. I don't really get it, man. I really don't get it. I don't get the disrespect. I don't get the whole. I just don't get the narrative, man. Like when I don't know, man. I don't know. With this fan base, I just feel like it gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And D, I don't know his age, but he looks like he's old enough to know who Tony Adams is and who's and you're talking like that. Come on, bro. That's shameless, man. That's shameless. That's shameless, man. I don't know, man. I never see Liverpool talking about their legends like that. Do you know what I'm saying? I never see Chelsea talking about their legends like that. It's only here, bro. It's only here. It's only at this football club, bro. Do you know what I mean? Fed up of the guys who built your legacy. Man like D, I told you no side, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's crazy, bro. It's absolutely crazy. But yeah, let me get into more of these. What's man saying? Man City don't talk of the legend. Yeah, man, I've never seen Man City talking about to their legends like that, bro. I never see them talking to their legends like that ever, bro. It's only here. It's only here that they talk like this about legends, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Chelsea remember their legends to be fair. Exactly, bro. Exactly. I never see Chelsea disrespect Zola or flipping John Terry. Do you know what I'm saying? Or Carvalho. Or flipping all of the legends, bro. I never see them. I never see Drogba get disrespected. I never see it, bro. You know what I mean? Don't worry, no side. Tony Adams is jealous of our time. Yeah, he's probably jealous, man. You know what I'm saying? LeBoff, exactly, man. Lampard, all Chelsea legends who have made comments about Clear Lake and haven't been run over by fans. Exactly. Anyone that's a Chelsea fan or of any of your team, tell me any quotes of your legends, yeah? Any, like, you can paraphrase of criticisms of your current regimes or past regimes. And I bet they weren't disrespected, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy, but they're disrespecting them for Arteta. This is zero logic behind it. They all fancy him. But it's mad, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, some United fans do disrespect their legends. Some United fans do disrespect their legends. I can't lie. I can't lie. They'd never turn on Drogba like that. Bro, because they got respect. Do you know what I mean? Imagine City fans disrespecting players like David Silva, Joe Hart, Yaya Toure, Nazari, Aguero, Jacko, company players that have won major trophies for City just because of an opinion. Bro, it's mad. When I was growing up, when an OG speaks, you got to listen. When JT or even Obi Mikel at Chelsea speaks, some say he's not a legend, but fans listen. That's what I mean, man. That's what I mean. This fan base are this is why I'm disrespectful back to them, to that section of the fan base. They're disrespectful, man. They're disrespectful. There's nothing crazy that he said there. Nothing crazy, bro. You know what I mean? Henry and Adams are legends, but ask them to get over the line as managers. Both failed. Okay, but just because they're not good enough as managers doesn't mean that their opinion is wrong, though. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, how many of these content creators could win the league? Be a manager and win the league? That doesn't discredit your opinion, bro. Like, Henry talking about how tall is the building is correct because this manager's had more than enough time to succeed and enough backing and enough money. So that's irrelevant that he can't do it as a manager because what he's saying is correct. Tony Adams talking about Odegaard shouldn't be the captain of this club and is a reflection of this manager that's not good enough to get over the line. How is he wrong in that statement? What bit of that statement is wrong? You know what I mean? It's one of them ones, bro. No, sir, don't worry. Tony Adams is an alcoholic that's jealous of our tech. Thank God I don't have to deal with your fan base. Not gonna lie, bro. It's draining, bro. It's draining, bro. I can't even lie. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what you saying, bro?
Yo, broski. Hey, listen. I had the little back and forth on YouTube. Do you know what I'm saying about what D said with him, and he was like, "Oh no, I meant about the timing." I was like, "Come on, D, you would have been." I was like, "Yeah, I'm talking. One sec, huh? I don't know." This is a bit. So I said, "Come on, D, you know you would have been mad either way." Let's be honest here. You didn't care about the timing. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? The thing is that it's not just him. There was another brother, yeah? He was like, I can't believe he would do this to Arsenal. Do you know what I'm saying? And now it's a circus. And now I can't believe he did it at the first game or by the first game of the Premier League. You can say this about Arsenal. Oh, you know what this is gonna cause. I'm sorry, bro. Look. It doesn't have nothing to do with the game. Let's be honest, bro. Let's be honest. Him saying that about Odegaard, we knew that from time ago. You man know that. Everybody knows it. Everybody wants him out of that number 10. Why do you want Eze then? Why do you want Eze then? Oh, he's gonna play left wing. Do you want him as left wing? Nah, exactly. You get me? The thing is that these people, it's not about, and you mentioned something about age. It's not about age, North. It's not about like, oh, because you're a certain age, you're gonna respect a certain legend. Nah, bro. It's Kim Jong-un. You know what I'm saying? They're loyal to him. You know what I'm saying? They're loyal to him. It's mad. It's mad. D told me it wasn't about loyalty. So all right, cool. We took it from it wasn't about loyalty. Because I was expecting him to say it was about loyalty, but he didn't. He said it was about timing. Other people, it's about loyalty, bro. Straight away, Kim Jong-un, they want a picture. You need a picture in your room, in your living room of Arteta. Everywhere you go, Arteta, bro. You know what I'm saying? The things they'll do to protect this manager.
Hold on. If he said to you, yeah, it's about timing. Why are they anal about the timing of comments and not the timing of us waiting to win a major honor?
Because somehow I'm just you know what I'm doing here, yeah. Somehow this season we've bought our striker that everybody thought that we needed. Because remember last season, oh, if we only had a striker, we would have won it. Oh, you know what I'm saying? That's what they were telling you, right? That's what they were telling us. Only if we had a striker. So because this season we went on and bought Gyökeres, now it's like I'm saying it's. Sorry, one sec. Fucking hell, man. It's like, oh, because now we've bought a Gyökeres, now we're gonna go, and he said it in the video as well. You didn't hear the whole video, but because we bought Gyökeres, we're gonna go on to next season and probably go for it. You know what I'm saying? And he's kind of like he's affecting the team's morale. Do you know what I'm saying, North? I'm just telling you here how they think.
No, I hear it. You're just saying what they think, bro. If that comment from Adams, yeah, affects Odegaard and the team, this team is one of the toughest teams I ever seen in my life, and we're not gonna win anything. If these comments affect the team that much, then they're the softest youths I've ever seen in my life, bro. It makes no sense.
But they are, North. They are to be managed by a manager like Arteta, the coach. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's not a coach. Let's be real. He's a dictator. Do you know what I'm saying? He's a dictator. You can't do the shit that Adams pulled back in, them times where like he told his players like, listen, the first 15 minutes, and they said it in the video as well. The first 15 minutes we're gonna play our way, and then the next after that we'll play like the manager said. You can't do that when Arteta's there. You're out. You're out. And the thing is that the fans can't rescue you. That's the problem. You know how like there's players out there that that the manager doesn't want, but because he's a poster boy, he can't do shit about. You know what I'm saying? With Arteta, there ain't nobody safe. Nobody's safe, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you say one fucking word about this guy, but they're painting it out to be, it's not about Arteta, it's about the morale of the club. Because, do you get what I'm trying to say? So you can't tell them, me and you, and people like us can't tell them, oh, bro, what the fuck is this? This is gay. You're sucking someone else's dick. You know what I'm saying? You're doing everything this. Yeah, because what is this? What is this? Every time we tell you something about this manager, it's something. Do you know what I'm saying? It's something. It goes left. It always goes left. Oh, you can't say that about Arteta. Oh, you can't say that about. You know what I'm saying? So they're saying it's not about Arteta. It's about the team. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about. So now it's about.
They're talking about the morale of the team. The morale of the team and the club was up when we was 8 points clear. The morale of the team was up when we beat Real Madrid. But
we didn't have our striker. We didn't have our striker. No, come on, bro. You don't need me to tell you this shit. You've been doing this shit for 3 years. Bro, come on. There's always something to fucking say. And after next season, after this season, do you know what they'll tell you, North? Oh, we needed a left wing. If we get a fucking left wing, what did they tell you? Sorry to cut. If we did get a left wing, what did they tell you? Oh, we needed a number 8. We needed a left centre mid. Do you know what I'm saying? We needed a left back. We need one more player, North. One more player and win the league. And then we'll end up like a gal said, phase 9, and then we start winning. You know what I'm saying? Phase 9. Calm down. It's only the 6th of June. It's only the 16th. It's only the 31st. And so on. It's only August. That's the thing about it, bro. There's always something to talk, to say. There's always something they can say about it. So now we got Gyökeres. We have a significant chance of winning the league. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you get the whole thing? And now he said that it's going to cause harm within the club. Do you know what I'm saying? It's going to cause harm, and people will turn on Odegaard, and now the team will split into 2 halves because Rice will stand up and be like, "Hey, you know what? I deserve that captaincy." I'm telling you the whole story here, people. Stay with me. Stay with me. This is what they think is going to happen when this guy said what he said. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's all about the morale. They said it's all about the club. We're protecting the club. How could he do this to the club? How could he do this to Arsenal? That's what it is. So it's not about Arteta no more, because they know that if they say Arteta, if they said Arteta, will be like, yo, bro, it's going too far. I'll be real. The glazing, it's a bit, you know, come on, man. You don't have to do all that. You get me? You don't have to do
the thing is, yeah, what he's saying, if that, bro, they've been saying all pre-season, we got to win the league this year. Does that not affect the morale? Like, these man pick and choose, man.
Yeah, but they said, listen to this. So they said if we get 2nd place and then we go far in the Champions League, maybe win a cup, it'll be like, you know what? Next season we'll just get a left wing and we go again. Do you get what I'm trying to say? They don't really mean we win the league, North. They're saying we should go for the league. You know what I'm saying? We should really go for that league. Yes, if we don't win the league, a lot of people will turn. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you're yawning. There you go. It's boring. It's boring. You heard this a million times. It's boring, bro. You know what I'm saying? Every season there's something new. Every season there's something new. You get me? That's what they think. So I think if he wins a Carabao Cup, North, they'll keep him. They'll keep him. They'll keep him. The protection's mad. Protection's mad, bro. He's more protected than fucking Trump, you know what I'm saying? He's more protected than Donald. He's more protected than I don't know who, you know what I'm saying? Like, this guy is so protected, it's mad. But yeah, all he needs is just to win a Carabao Cup, get a 2nd or 3rd place, and be like, if we lose 2nd place to Man City, they'll be like, oh, but Man City spent 600 million. Do we have the money to spend like that? See what I'm doing here? See what I'm doing here?
But you know
Liverpool won.
Rashid. Now the thing is, with the Arsenal fans are fully writing off City now, just because they have defensive.
Yeah, right
issues.
now they are. Yeah, but they'll always have that card. It's like a Uno card. It's a card that they hide. You know Yu-Gi-Oh,
That's
yeah?
an Uno reverse.
When you put like Uno reverse, boom. Oh, it's about the money. It's about the money, bro. Oh, they spent this amount of money. So they always got something up their sleeve, bro. Houdini, you get me, blood. I swear to God, all of these, man, you can't deal with them, bro. I swear to God, they'll use the money when we don't win the league. When we don't win the league, remember what I said, they'll use the money issue. They'll be like, oh, they spent more than us. You get me? It's not that, oh, they have better ID than us. It'll be like they spent more than us. Do you get me? And Liverpool, same thing. Oh, could you go out and buy Verts for 120? Could you go out and buy Isaac for 120 as well? 100 million. You get me? Activate trap card. You get Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, that's what they'll do. That's what they already got it in place. No, they already got it in place. Blue eyes, white dragon. You know what I'm saying? And then attack. Tell the people that, oh, we'll win the league, we win the Champions League, we win the Carabao Cup, we win blah blah blah. You get me? And then when we don't, we always have a reason why. You get me? If someone gets injured, oh, it's the injuries. Oh, if we don't get a pen, it's penalty. Same thing, and we keep going. and we keep going. Every season it's the same. Every season it's the same. And if any of the legends dare to say anything about the club, we're protected. So when you tell them, why are you protecting this manager? No, we're not protecting this manager. We're protecting this club. So, like I said, bro, there's no way around it, move. There's no way. We got a lot of work to do. I'll be real, yeah. I thought that most of the people have realized that this guy's not the guy. But I don't think so, bro. The protection that I saw today, move, that's 60%, 70% of the fan base. You get me? So it's the top gooners, including the on the fence as well. A little bit of them on the fence as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, there's still a lot of work to do, bro.
Are you on the fence as well? Because I can see a fence right now, bro.
Yeah. I'm on the fence. No splinters. Don't worry.
He's in the yard
Don't
right
worry.
now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No. I'm gonna play some football. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play some
That's looking
football,
like
bro.
prison break, bro. You know
I
what
thought
I'm
he was going on
I'm gonna
holiday.
play
I
some
thought that was
football.
the holiday shutting off. You know what I mean? I thought that...
Lee was like, no way you're wearing a football shirt. Don't go out with a football shirt.
Nah, but you know
Yo,
that it's
bro.
for me, don't know if, yeah? You know that Tony Adams thing? You know that he was doomed regardless of what he said? Because remember, a lot of people are saying, yeah, why did he say it when the season about to start? Imagine if he said it middle of the season.
Don't matter.
No, because they would have
yes,
lost.
sir.
They would have lost the head either way. So let him say what he wants to say, bro.
That's what I said to D. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of that, Bomba Clark. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, people, I gotta run. Love to you all. You know what I'm saying? There's still a lot of fight. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a long season, man. Then, so yeah, lock in. You get me? Yeah, lock in, bro. In a bit.
Big up, bro. Love, man. Staple View. What you saying, man? You good?
Yo, you good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, yeah.
Yeah. I'm good, man. I thought I'll just, make a quick appearance on this show. I've always been locked in. I love the content. And it's just a bit crazy what's going on with your club, especially because it's mad. How can you not go for a player that you guys need? Not one player, but two. And it happened more than once, season after season. And when I think about it, for me, it always reminds me of 13 season when you guys went for Ozil. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And the hype around that, everything, Sky Sports, all over. So you guys went for that player. It was crazy. But you see what we did, because I'm a Chelsea fan. Went for Willian that season, Samuel Eto'o that season, and also Salah. So a bit in comparison, it just feels like time's going back again. A big circle of time. You get what I'm saying? And I just feel like, what are Arsenal doing? They should be in to win it right now. It's a bit crazy, Maggie.
Nothing
Yeah,
changes, bro. Like, this club has mastered the art of looking busy. You know them people that are at work here, they look hella busy. You know they're doing fuck all. They're looking hella busy. They never get fired. That's Arsenal, bro.
Man said Declan Rice in midfield. You know?
You know they're robbing something. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Is this free snacks or whatever? Like, they're getting something at the company, robbing, flipping copper or something. They never get caught, but they look hella busy.
You know, 50 scans a second. You know, the next goes left, right, making sure the manager's not there. You know? Nah, I hear it. Bro, there's always, you know what it is, yeah? I've noticed this. Because remember, you and I had this chat before you went to Madrid, yeah? And everyone that was coming on was telling me the Eze deal's done and whatever. Remember that? Remember the whole thing about Eze is done? But the whole time, they didn't speak to the club yet. And I was thinking, like, but then we heard that apparently our club spoke to the club. And I was thinking, but that doesn't mean it's advancing. Really, innit? So, you know what they relied on? I know that this has been something very important in the season, yeah, where you the way the transfers have been going is like, you hear this thing about the player wants Arsenal. Like, Gyökeres wanted Arsenal, innit? Once you hear that, you kind of know that eventually the player's going to go over there. We have a similar thing with the Simmons thing, yeah, Xavi Simmons. That you've heard it a lot. Sesko wants United or this, then you kind of know where he's going to go. Once you hear that, you kind of know, okay, we've heard this whole Eze wants Arsenal, but then I think today it came out Eze wants Tottenham.
That's crazy.
So it's like, You heard that they're trying to advance the deal with Spurs and whatever, and it's like, for me, the way, the top gooners will tell him, man, no, don't worry. He wants Arsenal, so eventually we'll figure it out. So they hope, you know how it's not. It's all hope. There's all hope, and they put all their money on the hope, or whatever you want to call it, the black chip or the red chip. Well, I don't know how this whole thing works, but then when it doesn't end up on their number that they want, they try to grab they try to grab the money they put on the table back. They try to put it back in their pockets, bro. It doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? Now they want to believe the whole Rodrygo thing. I don't see that, bro.
It's
He
a
could have
smoke
just got
screen,
him
bro.
earlier.
Smoke screen, bro. Straight smoke screen.
But I read, North. I'm sorry, but I read something earlier about Arsenal and Kunku. Me and Prime been saying this, and if that actually happens, then there's gonna be a problem. Yeah, you might hate me then. You know what I mean? If Arsenal and Kunku happens, yeah, which me, I've been talking about this the whole time. Because if you don't get a 10, he looks like he's a 10. Blah blah blah. We don't know what's gonna happen there, but I don't have it on good authority yet. So me, I'm not gonna really say it's happening. But these things, usually we can see it happening. This reminds me of the Sterling thing. Do you remember? I always had this Sterling conversation, and then it happened. So,
but you know what? Not only that, yeah. I'm seeing now Zinchenko. Now he's doing. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's doing like a. When Ronaldo started crying to Piers Morgan, and, I was treated really badly at Man United.
Yeah. Man said his son. Did he say something about his son's crying because he's not playing or something like that?
Yeah, bro, man's crying, wiping his eyes with Versace and Gucci, and do you know what I mean? Like LV and that, bro. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing here, Zinchenko? Yeah. And now all of a sudden, I'm seeing certain people saying, "Oh, Zinchenko might stay. Zinchenko might stay." Do you know what I mean? And then I'm seeing now Jesus has come back from injury. Oh, Jesus, look at Jesus is actually a good player. Look at what he done for us a couple of seasons ago. And it's like, and this fan base will accept it. And you know what? They love to start doing this shit, yeah, when we haven't got any money. Because then it's easier. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, we ain't got no money.
It's a coping mechanism, isn't it?
Bro, this club here is A1 at finessing, man. They are A1 at finessing, bro. They're not like Hush Puppy, bro. He got caught. You know what I'm saying? They ain't like Hush Puppy, bro. This is next level version of Hush Puppy, bro. This is you know what I mean? What's that done? What's it? Dr. Umar. He's doing like a pyramid scheme on.
Yeah, the Tinder swindler, bro.
Moving mad.
He got caught too, but imagine if he didn't get caught. That's why, because you know why I said it. He's catching they're catching your heartstrings, blood. They messing with your heartstring with the club, innit? So we could do the Arsenal strangler thing, bro. That's why he's on. It's mad, because bro,
catfish, straight catfish, innit?
But he's doing the Dr. Umar thing, bro. Man asked for millions of pounds for a school. Nobody's seen the school be built, and he's like, "I got another school that I'm doing." But apparently, then he come out recently on the Breakfast Club. I ain't got no money. You guys, I've never asked you for no money. Man just asked for millions of pounds for school. My bank account.
Man got the leaflet. Man got the leaflet with the school on it. The picture of the school, but the school's not there, bro.
The whole school built by AI and that. You know what I'm saying?
Man just asked ChatGPT, design this picture. You know how people do thumbnails, yeah? Design this picture of a school in Ghana, and then man just sending the tick. Bro, it's crazy, isn't it? But this is the thing, man, and I hear it, man. Like, why people are pissed off, but then again, man, are telling me. I've read earlier someone say something about, well, if you guys said you're gonna give him one more season, if he wins something or doesn't win something, then why you lot all moaning? Give him the season and see what he does. And I'm like, brother, like 6 years is, you know what I mean? 6 years, bro, it's crazy. You know what I mean? I was just separate. They were telling us we were entitled because we wanted Poch out at the time.
That's crazy.
They were saying,
at the time,
yeah, because what they were saying was, you lot have never had a manager for a long time. These are things you go through when you get a new manager that man wants to stay for a long time. So they're saying you have to go through that. But sometimes the red flags are too mad for you to keep a manager. And obviously now, you're a Chelsea fan as well. You can see we've taken the risk and we've moved forward. Imagine if we stayed with Poch. We had like 9 injuries average or something a week. So you know what I mean?
Yo, it's crazy.
So for me,
Poch just ran our players into the ground,
I'm thinking there's no. Sometimes there has to be logic. If the manager's performing well, but there's certain things that aren't happening, you can say, you know what? We can see, bro. I couldn't see a style of play. Man are getting injured. Cole at left back. Like there was things happening at the time. Gala getting the 10. Like there's so many things that were happening that I saw thinking, cool, he's got the 3-hit season, whatever you want to call it. But if there is if I can't see something being built, like okay, they're not learning it, because remember they're also young players. If you're not seeing something building up, then he's wasting that season. And these, we're trying to improve. So now as soon as you got rid of him and Maresca came in, I remember going on panels and man are telling me, so if he doesn't get top 4, do you want him sacked? Oh, do you want him sacked if he doesn't win the Conference League? You get him? I'm thinking, let him finish the season and then I'll answer the question. You get it? They're trying to flip it. But then now I'm seeing Arsenal fans tell me, well, usually if the manager's rubbish, i.e., let's say a Ten Hag, all the rivals usually say, I hope he stays another 2 years or whatever it is. But for some reason, all the rivals are saying we should sack Arteta, which means they fear him. We should keep Arteta. I'm thinking, oh my day. Their thing is that they've put all the stocks in him.
Crazy, bro.
And they're hoping he wins, innit? But bro, a lot of people know that they kind of know that, you know what, it might not work out. They're just not willing to see the end, innit? You get it? They just think maybe one more year. And also, Arsenal's been very lucky, yeah. That a lot of their star players haven't left over this duration, innit? Where they've been able to add technically over all these years, they've had the opportunity to spend and build on top of what they have. They never had players really running away, innit? Only really Xhaka, but he was only there for 1 year. You get it? And he was important that season as well. But I'm saying in general, the Saliba hasn't left, the Gabriel hasn't left, Saka hasn't left. You know what I mean? They're main kind of players. Whereas other clubs, that could have happened, and then they had to keep resetting. So that this is also a waste on the whole project, bro. The whole thing. By the time Arteta might about to win something, yeah, players either might start leaving or you get mad injuries, or you get it. Or it's like you don't have to buy all these players again because you don't have to rebuild the team. This is what I'm saying.
I hear it, man. I hear it. It's long, man.
North, quick question, yeah?
Go on.
Quick question, North, yeah? Say if you don't get Eze, you don't get Rodrygo, okay?
Yeah.
Who would you go for now? You said Mateta before, okay? But say like Mateta, you can't get him, something's wrong with the contract. Who would you go for right now?
Ismail Assar. Who else? Ismail Assar. I'd go for Mateta. I'd go for who else?
Would you get Ndai from Everton? I heard you man were linked to him. That number 10.
No, not for me.
Not for you. All right.
Not for me. No. Who else did I get? I'd get Pavlidis. Like I said, I'm not happy with just one striker. I think that's one thing that you guys did well. You got the Lap and you got João Pedro.
North finally seeing the vision. You know them ones. North finally seeing the vision now.
Huh?
I said you finally seen the vision. Do you know what I mean?
Look at this guy, man. Look at this guy, man.
He was telling me, listen, you're only getting the Lap and João Pedro. You know what I mean? But now it makes sense. Look, North, even that I didn't think João Pedro would be this good. I thought he'd be a good player because we've already seen what he can do. But I never thought he'd be this good, innit? I think in my mind, I thought the Lap might be the starter. João Pedro might play on the left or, in the 10 or something like that. But he's kind of solidified this position. And I think even now, the Lap looks like he might be the backup striker, innit? But it looks good when you have him. Even if you do 45 minutes each half and you give them both, it looks all right. The Lap came on the other day, back 2 goals. One of them was a pen. But that second finish, bro, even Staple Views knows, yeah? That
crazy,
goal, I was like finally, first time, bottom corner, and I was thinking, finally, we got someone that can just bag.
Do you know what got me? Do you know what got me? When Esteval got the pen, yeah, and Esteval was a team player. Obviously, Delap walks up to him, and he just gives him the ball. He knows. He just knew. And something just told me.
No, but you got to think about this, yeah? You know why you got to think about? It's the first game. Obviously, pre-season, a lot of these men are new.
Yeah.
And it's Stamford Bridge. Everyone's trying to not just impress, but score their first goal. Esteval did it already.
Yeah.
So it was the right thing to do. You get it? And this is the thing this is the thing that I was annoyed at Poch at remember when Madueke and them were fighting over the pen, yeah? He
Yo,
should
I
have,
was like
as
watching
someone who's
playgroup. It's crazy, man.
as an
Kids are,
experienced manager, he should have known. Okay, these are young players. I'm gonna tell them what the order of whoever takes the pen. He should. He was like, nah, let them pick
bro.
on the pitch, and it showed us how people pick on the pitch when he just gives them.
Bro,
you
he
know
just
what I
let
mean?
them argue. He let them argue, innit? He stood there and looked like, oh yeah, what's going on? And Cole Palmer's there, like, look, I'm the pen taker. I got to take the ball,
Yeah,
and he just stood there.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
thought, this guy's a wally, man. What's going on? He's
Yeah,
lost
so
his head.
these are listen. This is what these and bro. You see, bro, we've been sourcing in preseason. It's crazy, you know. But we've basically played 2 games north, like we played against PSG.
Mm.
Like when I say the levels that we played at was obviously Cole was not playing because he got injured, unfortunately. So we've had other people in that left centre back position. Hato looks good when he came on. Do you know what I'm saying? And
Solid
bro,
player.
Asu going off. The kid that used to play he's Portuguese. He used to play at Sporting.
Mm-hmm.
The DM. Bro, he
Yeah.
came on, he looks like a baby Caicedo. I
Bro,
went to the
Caicedo
toilet
Jr.
and came back. Bro, I went to the toilet and came back and I didn't see them do the substitutions. I thought it was Caicedo playing. And then they
Bro,
zoomed
it's
in
like
his
his little
face and I was
brother.
thinking, right, that ain't Caicedo. And then I realized our depth in midfield's crazy. You know what I'm saying? The
It's
goalkeeper
crazy.
thing, everyone knows my real thoughts on the goalkeeper, but I know that he's currently on good form, innit? And also, obviously, you know what it is with this positional passing in the back thing. I think once they start to get comfortable and have an understanding, once it starts to get better, it looks like they're calm now, innit? At
Yeah.
first, when everyone was making mistakes and they didn't really know which way they wanted to play out of the back, that's when a lot of the tension and the mistakes was happening, innit? Now it looks a bit more calmer, but you know me, I still want a better goalkeeper, innit? But it looks like we're doing this thing where we might keep Sanchez for a year, and then next year we're bringing in the independent guy, innit, who's on loan at start. We sent him to Strasbourg, so yeah, man. Look, I can't wait for the new season to start, innit? It's one of them ones where, listen, the football I've seen, I need to see that in the league, bro.
No, you lot are looking serious. I can't lie. You lot are looking serious, bro.
Yes, sir, bro. You're spitting facts, bro. You're spitting facts, bro. 110%, bro. That's what we need to do. Like, moving forward, I've always thought about this and I thought, I'll get rid of Sanchez, get someone else in. But seeing his performance in the last 3 games is something what I've been hoping for the start of the season and carrying forward and seeing if he can be consistent in every game. So coming up to this window now, I thought, okay, we're going to get a keeper, we're going to get a new defender. But with the injuries and everything going on, I don't know what's going on in the back of their heads. You know what I mean? I don't know, like, oh, cool. Because everyone's putting out these videos now of them training extra hard. You see Axel Disasi putting out a video. You see Jamie Gittins putting out a video of them training on the beach, whatever they're doing. And I just think all this extra work just to get a position to play on the field. I thought it's been a while since I've seen competition like this within the team where the players want to play. You know what I mean? And I'm hearing
But yeah,
stuff from Arsenal.
this is what I always get onto Arsenal fans,
Yeah,
innit? Because they
yeah.
used to do this thing
This
to
is
me
what I
all the
mean.
time on stream, yeah. When they used to come to me and my bro knows they do it on my chat as well, you know. They come to me and they say, "Yo, Yassa, if you buy this player, where's he gonna play? On the bench, bro. That's why he's gonna play until we call him." You know what I'm saying? But he can bring his
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch or something. I don't care, bro. Just be ready when we call you on the pitch. You do your job, innit? Like this is my thing, bro. Like if it's besides someone being injured, that's a different story,
Yeah.
innit? If someone's injured, cool, we call upon you, do your job. We've also got a lot of games, including the Champions League now, which is obviously extra competitions and not extra competition, but there's more games there. The level's higher. We can't do this thing we did before where, you know, we play your second or third team like we did in the Conference League. And as we've seen recently, if you do have an injury, you want someone to actually that's competent to come on the pitch. Now, one of the reasons why I didn't mind them getting all these players, yeah, is because we know Maresca likes to do this whole different formations thing, and he sets up differently depending on the team he plays, yeah. So we might play 2 10s at some point during the game,
Yeah.
or against a certain team, he might want to do that. So he doesn't necessarily want depth. He wants to have players on the bench that can do certain jobs if he wants to play a certain way. Does that make sense? So it is depth, but also that if he wants to play a certain way. So I've always wanted to see what he wants to do when that happens. And it's shown us, bro, like Gittins looks like a good player. Better than I thought he was anyway when I saw him in
He looks
preseason.
dangerous, bro.
Like, he's very
Bro, he looks
direct, innit? He
dangerous,
runs
bro.
straight down the line.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
cuts in and then a couple step overs. As soon as he cuts in either right or left, he shoots. There's no fake shot,
And he
fake shot,
takes on his
fake
man.
shot,
Takes on his man.
and then he shoot. Yeah. And then I
Not
think
messing
obviously the
about.
right hand
Takes
side
on
looks
his
sick as
man.
well. That Esteval looks good. Then whoever's coming on, but everyone that's coming on, you think, right. But the link up between Esteval and Palmer, that was something else as well when they came on there. Even I was thinking, yeah, it's gonna be a problem. But this is my thing, and this is
Yo,
what I was
that
saying.
was
For
crazy.
sometimes you need patience. The only problem you can't say patience as a rival because Arsenal fans ruined the word patience, bro. The minute you say patience, they start saying to you, you need a, you know what I mean? You need a proper centre back. Okay, listen, yeah. You see, Garnacho, we're not talking about him. Yeah, we're flipping him. So if you don't get a left winger north, get your wallet ready next season, he's gonna be yours. You know what I'm saying? You can give him, he's gonna be yours, bro. Because, listen, he's gonna be bench warmer, fam. Water boy, whatever you want to call him. He might even get the ball. You know them ball boys. He might be a ball boy for us, bro.
You might not going in for a centre back.
I heard
we are. I think we
heard
are.
that
I think we are.
You reckon? I had market opportunity thing, you know.
Yeah.
I heard depending on
I
who's
think we
on the
are because
market and who they want to get.
Did you see what happened today? So they're talking about Nkunku being up for reportedly 43 million. Okay, and that Bayern are interested. So
Yeah, but
I'm thinking they're
Bayern's
trying to get
interested.
rid of.
I spoke to Zero about it. You know, the Bayern fan, yeah, and he
Mm-hmm.
told me bro, he was telling me, please just sell us on Kunku, bro, at this point, because they were getting rejected by people, and you know they 5x Diaz's wages from 50 grand to 265. He's losing his head and hair over there, fam. But you know what's mad though? They've told me, but you know he's told me, he's telling me, listen, Nkunku, just bring him, bro. Do you know what I mean? We had Leipzig interested to bring him back, so we're trying to do a
That's
swap for swap
crazy.
deal or something like that. If we do
You know
that,
who's only scored 3 goals in the Prem last season? That's
I'm not
43
surprised.
mil. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. This is what I'm saying. Why are Arsenal not selling their players? Why are Arsenal not selling their players, bro?
How much you buying
Because
for?
Arsenal's players are really worth anything, bro.
I don't even know.
How much are you man buying?
3 goals in the Prem last season, 2 assists.
We bought Nkunku for like 50 million, I think. 50 million. That's when Todd Bowley came in, innit? They wanted to get us the striker because we never had one.
Yeah.
And then obviously Vivel was there, you know, that sporting director that got kicked out like within a year because he was arguing with them, man. And then he ended up going to. He's the one that got sent to United, and he's the one that wanted Sesko, innit? So he managed to get Sesko because he used to work at RB, the Red Bull group or whatever. He was their scout. But I think we've bought him for 50 and put him on the big wages. So he's that guy that Todd Bowley put on the big wages, and then he tried to secure Chilwell and Reece James by giving them the big contract, so people don't come in for them, and that's why they're on that big money, innit? The only person really justifies is Reece James still. Everyone else on that list, we bought him, Sterling, Koulibaly. That's the people we bought at the time. But yeah, I think it's around 50 million. So selling him for 40 is mad for someone who hasn't played, like barely played.
Bro, he hasn't played, bro. He hasn't blown up no balloons in ages, bro.
Yeah, that balloon turned white in his sock, fam.
He should
But
be
then
blown
he
up.
only used to blow. He only used to blow it up in the Conference League.
Nah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yo, it's crazy.
You're some way break even on that signing. Some way you'll break even. I can't believe it.
You know what it is about Nkunku, though, North? Yeah, last season he was moaning about not wanting to play up front. He wanted to play in the 10. That from that moment, I said, "Yo, sometimes you just have to help the team. You have to help the team. I don't care if you want to play in the 9 or the 10. Just jump on the pitch and help us, bro. It's about what you do to this for the team. Do you get it?" And he was saying, "No, I don't want to play up front. I want to play in the 10." I was like, "But Cole Palmer's there. Why would you drop Cole Palmer to play you?" To be honest, though, you know the little stint he had in the Club World Cup. That's what raised his value.
Don't think about the team whatsoever.
Like, he's dreaming. Where do you lot predict Chelsea before we wrap up? Where do you man predict Chelsea this season?
Jimmy, go first. You can go first.
I think it's frozen.
Solid top 3, bro.
Okay.
Solid top 3, and the reason behind it, yeah. Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Solid top 3, bro. That's
I can hear you.
top
Your
3.
camera frozen, but I can hear you.
Yeah. Solid top 3, bro. For me, it's looking like
Top three, yeah.
Liverpool, City, Chelsea. I'm only saying that because I don't know what's going to happen in the next week in regards to transfers from other clubs, isn't it? I'm thinking every other team's going to strengthen in every other position that's needed. And even Arsenal, I think they're going to go in for someone, even if Spurs get Eze and the other player from City. So I'm thinking third because we've got the depth now. We just need to be consistent. If we're consistent, especially coming up to Christmas and after Christmas, then yeah.
I hear it. Yasa, where you got Chelsea finishing?
You see me, yeah. I got two predictions in it. Mine is obviously we have to go for the league. I want to go for the league, innit? So I'm saying, if you're in this kind of position, you have to say I want to win the league. But if that doesn't happen, so let's say Liverpool, because remember Liverpool looks like the strongest, yeah. If they end up winning it, I reckon we're second, depending on how City performs, innit? Because you can never really rule out City, especially with the players that they bought. So for me, the worst we can get is third, in my opinion. Do you get it? Definitely. That's the way I'm seeing it. Because for me, it's not just the play. It's not how we fix the team. Because remember, no, last season you watched a lot of our games. Yeah, we've never had issues with the way we played. We only had issues with either finishing or long mistakes. We fixed the major part that was more of the finishing up front, and the back, the defense is all right. It's actually improved a little bit, and the goalkeeper looks better right now. And at this moment in time,
Yeah.
So for me, I can't really say that we haven't improved massively, even though it looks like we haven't really bought that much improvement in terms of goalkeeper and centre backs and all that, yeah. But that's one of the reasons I put myself there or above Arsenal, innit? Because with the Arsenal thing, the football hasn't changed. We've never seen it, and we haven't seen it change yet. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why. Otherwise, Arsenal's been here for a while. You could say, a lot of people are already putting Arsenal second or whatever, but I just don't see it for some reason, innit?
I hear it, man. I hear it. Listen, big up to both of you. You know what I'm saying? Big up Jimmy, big up Yassa every single time. Make sure you're subscribing to Yassa TV. Make sure you're supporting the man them. We're going to redirect to Lee. Northside raid on the way in. And I'll be back later with a show if Deji can actually commit to a time. If not, we'll put out a clip. But yeah, man. Yeah, I'm saying
he never turned up for Never a Fire yesterday, He left Jay there dying on his own with Jacob, bro. I swear down. Yeah. But listen, man, big
nice
up
one,
to you,
yeah.
Nah, big up, man.
Nice to meet you, Jimmy, as well.
Nah, big up,
Yeah,
bro.
big up.
Nice to meet you, yeah.
Northside raid on the way.
It's my first time.